our campaigns to your care. May your blessings rest upon us today and even guiding today and forever, guiding us and empowering us to build a better Uganda for our nations, for our nation. We pray all this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
A word of prayer. O Allah, in your name, on this important day, we thank you for blessing people of Uganda with a visionary and a vibrant leader, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of Uganda, for his effortless and tireless commitment of ensuring that there is a peace, stability, unity, and continuous development for this nation. We thank you for choosing us a wise and role model leader who always uphold justice and fairness in all his actions. A leader who is compassionate in all his actions, a leader who is compassionate, accountable, consultative, and full of integrity, that is kind consideration about his people. That's why he is able to come with the policy of wealth creation, which is today you find it has reached to everybody homestead. It is a very good approach of bringing our people. And PDM is always that which we are preaching. People haven't not know that you have been doing a good work. You started preaching this gospel of wealth creation since 1995. And then they have not been understanding very well. For today, the way that you have seen the people all in West Nile, they have gathered because of this PDM. May God bless you for your effort of bringing Ugandans to this country to understand what is there. Your Excellency, people gathered here and they choose to elect you. It is not their desire. It is the people's desire that you go and lead them. It is not your desire. For this, we are asking Allah to support these people's desire in order to lead Uganda and protect the country, Uganda, so that we prosper for all. I ask this in the mighty name of Allah, for God and my country. Baiga Ramadan, District Card.
Your Excellency, as I invite the Secretary General to come and guide the next program, allow me to introduce the two tents on your left. That tent is occupied by cultural and religious leaders and all the flag bearers in the district. On your right here are the SEC members and security leaders who occupied this tent on your right. Thank you. Secretary General, you are welcome.
Adjumani oye! Are you happy to see President Museveni? Let me see by show of hands. Adjumani oye! Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the National Chairman of the party, we welcome you to Adjumani District as we close West Nile sub-region today.
Introducing Airtel VoLTE. Stay in control of the game while enjoying crystal clear HD calls with friends and loved ones. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or just catching up online, Airtel VoLTE keeps it seamless. No interruptions, no lags, just seamless connections. To switch to Airtel VoLTE and enjoy uninterrupted streaming and HD calls, follow the steps below. For Android phone, select Connections under Settings. Select Mobile Networks. Turn on the VoLTE icon. For iPhones, select mobile service under settings. Select mobile data options, turn on the VoLTE icon under voice and data. Gaming and HD crystal clear calls at the same time. Powered by Airtel VoLTE. Airtel.
3 shops, 0 results. But on Gigi, 1 search, seconds. Why stress offline? Buy, sell, use. Gigi.
We have the MPs, ministers. I'll be introducing them one by one, but let me recognize Honorable Minister Nyamutoro, who is the Minister of State for Energy. We have Honorable Minister Balam Barugare, the Minister of State for Youth, and we have members of Parliament. We have the woman MP for Adjumani District, Honorable Jessica Ababiko, and other members of Parliament that I'll be introducing one by one. Allow me to invite the district chairman to come and give his political report in less than 10 minutes. Mr. Chairman, you're most welcome.
NRM oye! President Museveni Vimba! President Museveni Chachaika! President Museveni Fitfiti! Your Excellency, for the interest of time, I observe the protocol. I'm given only 10 minutes, so I want to concentrate in giving my report in form of memo. Your Excellency, on behalf of Adjumani people and on my own behalf, I would like to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to you for having spared your precious time to come to Adjumani district. Indeed, it's our great honor to host you today. You are most welcome to Adjumani district. Your Excellency, we thank the NRM government under your able and wise leadership for the peace and security that is prevailing in the country. Your Excellency, the people of Adjumani district thank you for accepting to be flag bearer and presidential candidate for the mighty NRM party in the 4th general election 2026. Your Excellency, I wish to assure you that the people of Adjumani are fully behind you. Your Excellency, this summary of the memo provides an overview of the National Resistance Movement NRM party's achievement, challenges, and recommendation in Adjumani district. Key highlights include significant progress in infrastructure development, education, healthcare, works and technical services, production and commercial services, community service and other service delivery areas, as highlighted below. Your Excellency, these are key achievements of NRM government in Adjumani district. Peace and security in Adjumani, which has led to continued socio-economic development. There are 77 government-aided schools, primary schools, and 100 private primary schools. We have 12 government-aided secondary schools and 12 private secondary schools.
We have one technical institute and one presidential industrial hub that is in Ulia. Another achievement is there is decreased primary school dropouts rate from 10.2% in financial year 2015-2016 to 5.7% in financial year 2024-2025. Another achievement is there is increase in school enrollment from 90,744 for primary education and 9,886 for secondary education in financial year 2021-2022 to 113,742 for primary education and 12,771 for secondary education in financial year 2025-2026. Another achievement is all the 9 sub-counties and 2 town councils have at least one government-aided secondary schools with good infrastructure, serve for Adropi SS in Adropi sub-county, which is yet to be constructed in financial year 2025-2026. There are 14 health centers in Adjumani district. Namely, we have one hospital. We have one health center 4, that is in Adjumani East, 14 health center 3s, and 28 health center 2s. Reduction in malaria positivity rate from 68% in 2021-2022 financial year to 23% in 2024-2025 due to indoor spraying and distribution of treated mosquito nets. The stock of district road network increased from 940.4 kilometers in financial year 2021-2022 to 1,180.79 kilometers in financial year 2024-2025. Completed construction and tarmacking of Atiakomi Road, that is a 66 kilometer by Strabag, yet to be commissioned. This is one of the best roads in the country, and we are here to invite you officially to come and commission it yourself, Your Excellency. Ongoing construction of piped water system from River Nile to town and rural growth centers in Adjumani district. There is increase in the water coverage from 71% in 2019-2020 to 75% in financial year 2024.
How many times do you go to the gym?
0.
$985,000 to 20,211 beneficiaries, and in this we have 6,730 youths, 2,176 elderly, 6,169 women, 3,896 men, and 1,240 PWDs. Your Excellency, as district we have a recommendation vertical expansion of the hospital, construction of a hospital or construction of a new referral hospital for Madisabu region. Because as Madisabu region we have a population of 536,731 to justify the referral hospital. Upgrading of 28 health center 2s to Health Center Therese. Construction of Health Center 4 in Adjumani West as mandated by law. Provision of an ambulance for Adjumani East. Complete the construction of Parity Stadium where we are, Your Excellency, for games and sports. Establishment of technical university to enable employability of our youths. Construction of technical institute in Adjumani West constituency. Construction of over 1 kilometer bridge, each to connect Adjumani to Obongi at Sinyanya and Adjumani to Moyo at Omi Laropi. Tamaking of roads from Adjumani Town Council to Sinyanya landing site, which connects West Nile to South Sudan. Increase access to electricity and stabilize power outage. Provision of more tractors in the district to increase land under cultivation for increased production and productivity, and hence livelihood of our people in Adjumani. There is a need for the government to establish cold chain storage facility or processing plant and support farmers with oil press machines. Upgrading Adjumani Town Council to municipality status, which is long overdue, Your Excellency. We appreciate government for bringing peace in Apa. Your Excellency, I want to thank you and thank our UPDF officers who are deployed in Apa, particularly the commanding officer, the brigade commander, Colonel Nathan, and his immediate supervisor, Major General Felix. I want to thank them so much for bringing peace in Apa. But the question to resolve the land, the request for solving the land question still persists. Construction of Presidential Lodge in Pachara Sub-County in Adjumani District. Compensation of war victims who suffered and lost properties and lives during the LRA war. Government should support the district as development partners have withdrawn their support in provision of social services such as education, health, water, and sanitation in refugee settlements. Your Excellency, before I summarize, allow me to inform you that after when I assume office, there are a number of corruption cases in the district, which I'm yet compiling the report. I will be glad if you permit me at an appropriate time, I submit the reports after assuming office because we are supposed to protect the gain instead of robbing the gain. As young people, we must fight corruption. Your Excellency, I'm requesting as NRM leaders of Adjumani, allow us have a meeting of 20 minutes time before exiting Northern Region, if you can permit us. Your Excellency, there are party promoters in Adjumani who supported me in mobilizing the mass, and I want to take this opportunity to introduce them to you. Mr. Fadul Yusuf, who supported us, Mr. Izale Daniel, who also supported us greatly, Mr. Chiga Richard, who also supported us greatly in mobilizing our people. In conclusion, the NRM party has made notable progress in Adjumani district, but challenges remain. Addressing them requires sustained efforts and strategic intervention. I therefore recommend implementing the proposed recommendation to consolidate and protect the gains to improve the livelihoods of the people. Long live Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Long live the National Resistance Movement, NRM. Long live our motherland, Uganda. God bless you all. I say all this for God and my country. Your Excellency, I'm called Akuku Charles Anzo, the youngest NRM district chairman, who is a bone of your regime and a leader in your regime. I thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, and may we give another round of applause to the Chairman. Thank you. Adjumani hoye! In President Museveni, we vote for hope, we vote for stability in our homes, we vote for the future of our children in schools, we vote for good health, and we vote for progress. Politics is about hope. When we campaign as a party, we bring you hope for the future. We speak to you about your homes, we speak to you about your children, we speak to you about your health, we speak to you about your environment and about your peaceful coexistence. May I recognize the few leaders who came, then I invite the Regional Vice Chairman. We have amidst us Honorable Minister Olero Huda, Minister of State for Defense. We have the executive members of the Women's League. I have the National Treasurer for the Women's League, Madam Anne Lumumba. I have the Regional Vice Chairman of the Women's League, Madam Odongo, representing the National Chairman of the Women's League. Mr. President, we have members of Parliament that I did not introduce earlier. We have Honorable Mawai James. Thank you so much. Mr. President, let me invite the Regional Vice Chairman to come and make his brief remarks and invite you to speak to your people. Adjumani hoye! Thank you.
Adjumani oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the NRM flag bearer for the 2026-2031 presidential position, our elder in the region, the Right Honorable General Moses Ali, the Secretary General of the National Resistance Movement, all other leaders in Adjumani and the people of Adjumani. Maru Dennis Amson Obua, the NRM Vice Chairperson, Northern Uganda. Your Excellency, on the day we came to West Nile with the Secretary General and the team from the Secretariat to prepare the region for your coming, a commitment was made by the NRM leaders of West Nile, and I want to thank them as you exit West Nile this afternoon for the massive mobilization that we witnessed in West Nile, for the massive turn-up of the people of West Nile, as witnessed today in Adjumani district. Adjumani, may you thank yourself for coming in big numbers to receive President Museveni. Your Excellency, in the Bible, there is a story where Jesus healed 10 men. The Bible says out of 10, only one came back to Jesus to say thank you. The massive turn-up you have witnessed in West Nile is a manifestation of the spirit of that one leper who was healed by Jesus, who came back to say thank you to Jesus for healing him. The massive turn-up of the people of West Nile and the people of Adjumani now is a clear manifestation that Adjumani, West Nile, and northern Uganda is thanking you for giving them sustainable peace in Adjumani district. Adjumani, you have transformed it from a district that used to produce refugees to a district that is now hosting refugees, to a district that is now peaceful. We want to thank you, Your Excellency. The people have come in big numbers to listen to you as the presidential candidate of NRM, but equally to thank you, one, for bringing peace. From the prayers said by the religious leaders to the memorandum read by the chairman of the NRM, the people of Adjumani have also turned in big numbers to say thank you to you for the various developments they have enumerated in their memorandum. The Adjumani is here to say thank you, Muse, and they are committing that come 2026, we want you to continue on the path of peace, on the path of development, and on the path of wealth creation. Your Excellency, on that day when you are declared the winner, we shall be celebrating as people of Adjumani in this stadium because you will have been declared as the winner as President of Uganda. And this is going to be the celebration in this stadium. I know Adjumani has never lost a game in this stadium. This stadium, when you come, you must be ready to lose. But on that day of voting, Adjumani will declare President Museveni, NRM, and all the flag bearers as winners. And therefore, I will be the commentator. Here will be the game in this stadium. Adjumani with the ball. We can see General Moses Ali is looking for President Museveni with the ball. General Moses Ali gives the pass to President Museveni. President Museveni is looking for Dennis Amson Obua. Dennis Amson Obua is in the midfield. The midfielder receives the ball. He is dribbling towards the goalpost. He is looking for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He gives the pass to President Museveni. President Museveni is advancing towards the goalpost. Goal number 1 has been scored by President.
Shake for the Lord. Shake, shake for the Lord. Shake, shake for the Lord. Shake, shake for the Lord. Tears of joy yesterday. Yes. Tears of joy.
Tears
oh my
of joy.
God. Tears of joy.
At first I thought it was a scam. I had to go to Google and check for MTN Momo's official number. And then after verifying that the number was right, I was called again the next day. Angel is not my kid, she's my brother's first one, so it's an amazing thing being a deputy parent and having to deliver such news to my brother. To the parents out there, instead of going to the bank with those long queues and stuff, pay with Momo, try your luck, you never know what God does.
Material evolution has provided you a life machine, your body. The Father himself has endowed you with the purest spirit reality known in the universe, your thought adjuster. But into your hands, subject to your own decisions, has been given mind, and it is by mind that you live or die. It is within this mind, and with this mind, that you make those moral decisions which enable you to achieve adjuster-likeness and that is godlikeness.
Tiorantia Book, Paper 111, Section 1, Paragraph 4.
The Vice Chairperson of NRM Northern Uganda,
Amba Gaga NRM D Uganda Woru Esirigare E.
General Moses Ali, the Deputy Prime Minister of Uganda,
Amba General Moses Ali ni Namberi Joaru Prime Minister Dire E.
the Secretary General of the NRM,
Karani Okorogoro Amari Party NRM Dire E.
all the other leaders,
Amba Tituria RE.
and the people of Adjumani.
Anyelaki Amari Atumari Yoterose.
I am here to again present to you the vision of the NRM.
Madi Andrew Orobi NRM Diri Terere Anyini.
The NRM has been involved in the politics of Uganda for the last 65 years.
Party NRM Diri Olula se Uganda Riri Draya Otaki Nyamtia Zalimbito Unera.
Initially, we were members of the old political parties of UPC, DP, Kabaka Yeka.
Andranyeze Party Yoku Uganda a UPCA Kabaka Yeka Titronai Andrani Oriki Tiaru
And DP.
Ongo DP Salaka.
But we found that those parties had a problem of basing themselves on sectarianism of religion and tribes.
Ki ditiriore olure party na batia a ndrontronarantu kale yo dini drise vo asuru drise sore olure party na batia a.
That is why by 1965 we started this new line of the NRM.
De oba kinyeli falumia titalum diasi alimbito use da NRM ori udidini.
And the line was, love Uganda, love Africa. Yes, the tribes are there, the regions are there, but emphasize Uganda, emphasize Africa.
Ndrondrona aditante ole bubari Uganda nindro vuini Africa tiri solendro vua anzuru dini seko.
That's why we say patriotism, love Uganda, Pan-Africanism, love Africa.
Equina ole bubari Africa ridi intro voa ole ru Uganda risandro bubari Uganda ridi sai.
In other words, we emphasize the unity, irrespective of religion, irrespective of tribes, and irrespective of whether you are a woman or a man or a youth or a child.
De ole alua luau kovurirantu kadini sira suru sira adio tingini aisa yoke ole alua luau.
So, because of that, we have been able to bring peace in Uganda.
De oba ewe etiru dia Uganda aradi ni asini.
Because people are talking of peace, which is there now. But it did not come by accident. It came because of some actions.
De oba tiaru Uganda abakata ewe di ki ewe ya nyadruku ide bulakarite.
With our ideology of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, we look at all Ugandans as the same people.
Oba urata NRM di rantuka ko olu alutidi oba baka Uganda nindre rubaka rundrekbo alwariani.
We don't have a bad tribe, we don't have a bad religion, we have got good people in all religions, in all tribes.
baridi nizio matema di yao niyo vua suru siku adiru Uganda arindrekbo kare aloga.
We don't look at who you are, we look at what you do.
Ontre nyauku kiadindrea ile pati ngoya e.
If you do good things, you are patriotic.
Zobu anyita tuiri dea owekwina ile nyabunintro.
If you do bad things, then we oppose you.
Zonyiteta nyita unziri dea o baka nyindrera.
We oppose wrong and support right.
Taunziri lebo leku kiteri bako gunatiao.
Now, because of that, we have been able to achieve two things.
Diopa tarongorongo eri iterura.
First of all, unity in politics.
Olualu laseari I.
By having a national political party which brings Ugandans together.
Voa lemula sedi Uganda oborogoro aluongoka ba Uganda arieti kare alogare.
That's why we are able to win elections nationally on the first round without going for second round.
Dioba NRM saka ijaza ongoza ija okuribati sasini.
Without that, there is no religion which would get 50% of the people of Uganda.
Oba adi jaza kamutito unindera ni asini.
Or a tribe that would get even 20% of the population of Uganda.
Voa dini surusi nyesua ewoziti gari tetemutiri.
So, the ideology of unity has united the politics.
Raolu aludidi odueti la se.
Every call,
such as the army, the police, the prisons, the civil service, the judiciary.
De obaosi lemu opo Uganda rie wo amiri ribati Toyota rura.
And it is those plus the people that have brought peace.
Vua anyipa dra Uganda rie wewe esukara antoka asini de.
Now, in the manifesto of the NRM, which you will get a copy, they will come to your parishes and bring copies. We are talking of 7 points, contributions, in the last 40 years of the NRM in power.
Jainere matatu badi kinge ya kadiga kakiteari tarongorongoria itu deri President Ojo difu keakeara bugu oborogoro lubariatu batodi ko yandi Paris ya sesara.
But on this occasion, I will talk only about 3 points.
Kiendro matarongorongo na joao.
The first one is what people have already talked about and what I have also talked about, and that is peace, which has come because of the other points I pointed out. Now, that one is clear. We have not had peace in Uganda for the last 500 years.
Ani to the leg bo kendrelo amala zozieze ebwebweri ori olure Uganda yo takinya tere.
Some people speak about Uganda as if it did not exist until the British came.
Bazi tiori kata yo Uganda niti ki ojoki ebwebweri iti tanzakoro.
But these tribes of Uganda were here all these thousands of years.
Vuadini risuru angu angosuru tere Uganda
And we have the history. We had a bit peace between 900 and 1400 AD. Much of Uganda was under a dynasty called the Batwezi.
Nainga la se Uganda ariori kolu suru se nainga nyera wa suru Buganda risa a Batwezi risa a.
And they brought peace for that time.
Nainga etiki ebwera.
But after they collapsed in 1400, there was chaos.
Ki anitu nainga kinyeli falu mutilimbi susinote ani kodedi wa longuzuru eta dara.
The successor kingdoms of Bunyoro, Buganda, Nkore, Rwanda, the ones in Tanzania, Buhaya, the ones in Congo, were always in war among themselves.
Naibu Suru, Banyoro, Baganda, Ankole, Olurentanda Noja.
Until the British came and captured them.
Ojo dirura odu emwa ira.
And then the wars continued with Kabarega and the cattle rustlers in Karamoja.
Oja obi nani rioya oyandraga ewo kabale gariri kasa trobua Karamoja asa oviti uretoribati.
After independence, there were wars which you know, which you must have heard of.
Naifu Uganda su tringo kinyeli falumia ditalumtia zalimpieri dese anyisa iniote adotori retereni ai.
The war between Mutesa and Obote in 1966.
Naifu oja ziore olure akabaka tilo fom kabaka Mutesa ti Obote tro e.
The wars of Idi Amin 1971-79.
Voa atugo na inga Idi Amin isa kinyeli falumia ditalum titu terilimbi alo si oride ndi kinyeli falumia ditalum titu terilimbi ditalo si oja ore olure a.
The war between NRM and UPC 81-86.
Oja ore olure a eli falumia ditalum tiaro limbia si UPC tilo fo NRM tro e.
Then even when NRM took power, there were wars, as you remember, COIN, ADF, and the other groups.
Vo NRM odu komu de sa ngera wa erituel palumia ritalum tiaro limbia si konyi sori olure ayi ade azibatitro.
But because of the other ideology of patriotism and Pan-Africanism and the strength it has created, we have now been able to defeat those wars.
Kilu batitu yenare muti bakolu alu Uganda adri de oba odi oja sito de bati aminewa.
All the Ugandans are victors in that war.
Ru Uganda ariti tru oza oja de aminibai.
Because we also promote reconciliation, even among the ones who are not working together, we bring them together when we have a chance.
Vua remuka oluka realuga atelonguzuru kolua asa tatiu baka olutu alune olua asi Uganda e.
So that is achievement number one, peace.
Lady retugo ruenare mwataitele Uganda ni atitu aruri ebwe lady.
And it is in the manifesto, and that's why we say protect the gains.
Vua ni lubati enare mutiti arusa ija yadi diga adisiko joa o mbatari atani.
But then peace must be followed by development. That's what your chairman was talking about here.
Nai amba NRM dia mari district dia ateta zitie jole anela le rongorongo nabati.
And as I speak about development, I must notice that the population of Adjumani has now come up.
Zote amatajo vozoti weli anyeto bari Adjumani tiro ozora.
By 1969-70, the whole of Madi, Moyo, Adjumani, Obongi, we are like 90,000. You can go and check in the census of 1969.
Andra ni kinyeli falumia titalumu tiazia tigana a ruanyeto madidi nyidu Moyo nitro nyidu Adjumani nitro weli bari ritete ireli fumudiritalo.
So when I come here and I see that Adjumani alone is 300,000 people, I feel very happy.
Kiti ale anasi ni egbeto Adjumani ni adute sanye suwa weli bari rotada.
And why is this? Why is this? Mainly because of the immunization of the children.
The
children are no longer dying from measles, from all those diseases.
Drabatiri bario tralaza ye riri siko vua bongo bongo tiri tralaza tere tere nabati trosiko.
Your chairman talked about those developments. He talked about the roads which you can see for yourselves.
NRM chairman orikata tejo vozole tirire ga gurure da nyetrobondre bani misera.
When the NRM came, the tarmac road was stopping in Gulu.
Antrani leti sulela musedi tina se Gulu.
We had to repair the Gulu-Kampala road a number of times, but also extend it to Atiak, to Adjumani, now to Laropi, all the way to Moyo, to Yumbe, to Koboko now.
Leti de da sulela musedi ko ya tare tere tere Gulu esi ya dipaka na ideru roya Atiaki drako ya dini Moyo paka Koboko Yumbe sidi da yote hadi buleti de tere.
But I am told that the security road to Obongi is not in a good condition.
Kileti baridi ayadi burusi ko yo bonyisede ole itelera.
I've told these people of the works that I don't want to hear of these unmaintained maram roads and unrepaired tarmac roads.
Asurura kesu leti di atanikole ombatuiri osurudi leti ye kulede gandandani koro.
Roads and electricity, the most important things are peace, electricity, and the roads.
500K, 650K.
2 shops, 2 prices. On Gigi, all prices in one place.
Why stress offline? Buy, sell, use. Gigi.
Disi tati ubarura ewo budget ubatorika ta oporere rileti voa vozo atitro ribatirire da ozi ojo anyitiri twirereri musara anyeri udia rurala ponyori ko wala musara kole airinza kitwirereri musara na inza kaya wala twirereri leti ribati atiri batitro risoite pare.
We are not against increasing the salary of public servants. But first of all, peace, the roads, electricity, health, and schools. Then we can add on.
Tatitwaruri leti gudu voa sukuru debati kolo siraki naifu ongo adi tandreta musara inzaka bebu ga musara diri ganira.
We in the UPDF have been fighting for no pay or low pay for the last 55 years.
Amba mundaratidi ile aisori kio kolongwe sure gangwa dru otiki nyarap tere tere.
Because we could not demand high salary from our mother, Uganda, when we knew that the mother had no money.
Amala Saadi nasioni ruote so adi siti nzaria intakpeni amala Uganda riti so siti nzayo.
What sort of child are you when you come to your mother? You must give me more money, more money. You know your mother doesn't have enough money.
Desito nyibarangwa teri nye yanyente di nyijo anyente kokwe nyini siti nzanza fuadi ni rini yote so siti diaru yodi.
Because the money is public. The budget, how much money the government earns, you see it. It is in the budget.
Desi city Uganda riri size na ingoti ya isa tatu bale budget ungwele budget di kanyi ndreote.
So therefore I want us to agree that the roads must be both tarmac and maram must be always in good condition.
Desi kole a ikita titwa ruri leti ofirubari Adjumani riziti kole osula musira ongo ziti kwenye tui disi osu kolu pelere e.
Why? I'm saying.
Adutasi.
Because the road affects everybody.
Amalaskua leti de kabako koru ndituru
the public servant, the one who has never worked in the government, all of us are affected. So let's start with that which affects all of us.
Leti de oko bae buite kakameti tiri satro roa nyetro tu de seole leti ni de atire asini.
And if there is extra, then we can do other things. But let's do the minimum first.
Naibu to ampurairi orita zibati teki atiri kole atiso onre idoto arure letiri de batikba.
So the security road from Pakere to Pabo is in a bad condition. It must be worked on.
Leti bari anyetro ngadi ko ya pakilesi ori ya oire Pabo de ungwele security road de yani diaru tuiku kole angbe ide mi emira.
The road from Adjumani to Obongi is also in a bad condition.
Voa leti ngadi Adjumani ko yo bonyisi nyanyari de sa na ovini unzikole akitero.
So, once we agree on the budgeting, what comes first, things will move.
Zoa irura tati ubare akao kolongo ni koya dini ni rairi tangu de sakeawa.
And we have seen how it can work. Like now we have finished the road from Guru to Atiak to Adjumani, and we are continuing.
Desi intera leti dienga de Atiak ya di bari Adjumani o ya pako mi de tera drokole ako zameri na alele ya zondi Moyo resakidero.
The chairman told you about the schools.
NRM chairman bari district area komu di PNRM tiro jota sukuru kira.
The primary schools.
Sukuru bari batiri primary gari bati e.
The secondary schools.
Senior riri bati e.
They are all the technical school.
Voa sukuru vodori te amelo technical school tiani na e.
They are all mentioned.
Lady teula era.
And the sub-counties which don't have government secondary schools will get in the next term.
They say, Bari Adjumani dia, sub-county secondary school resu de korore, Adropi ikesu ada, Kenya Financial here ya de gatro.
And the parishes which don't have government primary schools will also get.
Voa, Paris Bari dia, Tiki sikole a primary school kolwa iga anisa yori batike suara Kenya ya de batiga.
Because that is our policy.
Amala lady lo bati enaremwa dreleli ni gari bati.
But I'm glad the sheikh who prayed reminded you of the history.
Tepe amba dini amadri islamu dire na ile gijore akadia ejo ile kini pelere ejo ta ordari ditro.
Although he's a Muslim, but he was giving the parable of the sower.
Anite dini islamu dire kaki lejo eku ya nejoleri bubu ole bari Catholic Christian dire kasa ari ikale jo eku opojo le bubu na ara rijo ao.
In the Bible, Jesus gave the parable of a sower who went and planted seeds. Some fell in the thorns, some fell on the rock and dried up.
Anyera wa lejo bubu ole riana lejo eku zikata jo ori dedi voaduriga voazitiode otikia ribati iti.
But some fell on the good ground and germinated. And he said, you are now, finally my message of wealth creation is beginning to germinate.
They say, amba lejo ekwi okongoro rereri ori dedi nyakutu ire ari kozo konga kozo rako wapelere de ilimie suka nyeto Uganda riko roleleri.
So, this is what I've been telling you all this time. I've been telling you about free education. From 1996. But people didn't listen to my advice.
Anyiberi tampa tuko president de anyeri lejo de ekwini kwa ididisa kode.
They still charge money in the government schools.
Triaru sabakoti city kesi sukuru gameti dire batine.
And then some of the children drop out. That's why I decided to peacefully show resistance again. You know, sometimes NRM is peaceful, sometimes it is violent. So when people refuse to listen to my message of free education for children in government schools, I started my own schools, skilling hubs, where I train children free of charge, and you have seen how much they are changing.
Mi dota yokadi bazitiere kwina kuruvozo lini senior riga kusa primary trige bekia kaka obuipo nyitro andraka kurode meamu batati dralini vontori anyaniko tere ani baridia oliadia akoba kalini tema votorike babari nere.
Are there some of my graduates here from the skilling hubs?
Desi anyiba ikoka olia industrial hub karidia a.
Put up your hands. Those you can come forward here.
Security, you can open way.
Allow them for them to come. Now they will give their testimony. They will give their testimony when they come.
Okay, so anye anya leteni itereriara.
Now that is all on education.
De rukodi linitori e.
On health, the chairperson also gave the report.
Eworuwe bwerika NRM chairman dispikiri rojo taruwe bwekasatro.
And the results of health are already here. The increase in the population is because of immunization. There's one problem with health, that is the stealing of drugs in government hospitals. Our people are using computers to fight that.
They say, Baka, computer.
But I'm also thinking of recruiting some religious inclined people who are not corrupt to monitor for me. These 1,400 health centers, they are not many. I can get God-fearing people, 1,400 of them, so you monitor for me the drugs in these health centers.
Let
the other children come. Don't stop them from coming. Let them come. The graduates, let them come. So, that is all to do with the development. Development has got economic infrastructure like the roads and the electricity. And so you have seen the electricity all the way from Guru to here. The telephones, you have seen the telephones. Everybody has got a telephone now. That is on the side of economic infrastructure. And the schools, the health centers are to do with social infrastructure. So, if you are auditing NRM, you start with peace and you go to development. But I always ask my people whom I meet the following question. I say, there's a tarmac road now in Adjumani. The question is, at night, do you sleep on the tarmac road? What do you call sleeping?
Your Excellency, they said yes.
What do you call sleeping? Sleeping in our language.
Odu koka.
Otu, huh?
Odu koka.
Do you otu poka on the road at night?
Ani odu koleti di itria.
Do you otu opoka on the road?
Ani odu koleti mia.
Where do you otu opoka?
Odu koka.
Where?
Ani odu koingoa. That they sleep in the house.
What do they call house?
Jo.
Call it?
Jo.
So, so you otu opoka so. Now, that's why the NRM came in the 60s to guide our people.
Lady of the NRM weyato kingerito el palumia titalo mudiaziasi ya leti be titori.
In the 60s when we were students,
el palumia titalo mudiaziasi ambati ore olure batiri ponyitire
we asked this same question. We asked this same question. If you are sleeping in your house, that means that the poverty you left there in the morning, when you go back, it will be waiting for you. What do you call poverty?
Tako.
Aha. So the tako, you left in the morning. When you go back, will be there waiting for you. And say, Karibuni sana. We are still here.
Tako ni nyebe nyenga inini nyebe nyirito anari kanyute na apaka ituko derasa nyengwela kakanyi nyesu anati kanyizia ne olona.
So that's why we said, please, there's a difference between development, which is ours, and wealth, which is mine as a person, our family or a company. They are the ones who own wealth.
Desi anyeto ngwingwi kole oni yote wo vuozoti vua mali ti amala mali di kolu nyiti nyangasi rini wa kusake sua anya lemuzi kusa anya grupu temari na ye wo mali ti de ka anyi konani kizo vuozoti ri bakojo ao vuozoni kabako bo true.
So, do not be diverted and think because there is a tarmac road in our area, there is electricity, there are telephones, there are schools, therefore your home is out of problems.
Desikolea igweko omaleti lamuria atia sukurua rueweza tuini.
Those schools, those health centers are ours. But poverty is yours. And so is wealth. So the third word I would like to emphasize today, the first one was peace. Second one, development. The third one is wealth.
Nama jole matajo endudiarure aluni egbe erini bozo dana zona mali.
But before I go to wealth, let a girl and a boy from my skilling hub give their testimony there.
Da zobaka tajo mali tribatiri voto esukara lini sukuru amaridi auliati regaria idia batiri di dandra garia.
One boy and one girl.
Omazalu ongobaralu anyetu ruria.
Speak in the local language.
Anyijo tamaditisi tatui anyini retede sukuru anyiri anyela leo liadi avuka siringi jo nyitia isaka aniri jo au maditisi.
Museveni oye! Amanzo kosi. Anakonyi kele amani disi.
You speak, they will summarize later. You speak.
Okwe amani morira. Mori ana kwele amani di. Amite tarani yao. Tarani amite ledi. Ongo amasari silakaki. Amadila kwa ni otaku kola kinza amadini gadru. Okwe amani konya siruta. Amadze amite ari amanzora.
Summarize what she has said.
Your Excellency, she was one of those who started the tailoring. They were in their group. Right now, they are doing tailoring, but she's saying they don't have enough requirement for the tailoring, so they are still asking for government to support them in the other requirement to do best tailoring.
Why had you left school? Had you left school? How far had you gone in school? Come to the microphone.
P7.
Why had you left P7?
He said it was at P7, yes.
Why had you left at P7?
That there were no people to pay her in her education progress.
No money.
Yes.
So it is the money which chased her out of school.
Yes.
Okay.
NRM Moyo. Onera Moyo. Ayungwe Marusi Masi Ibrahim. Mongolia Industrial Harbor. Midday welding. Que talent me ale mesule. Tatwe me mule mesule welding gare. Tatwe me ale mesule welding gare. Me amete ta. Ongo ma olo aloide. Ma jotuza. Majo miuza ke tatale nzuru amandre dila kwa mario tako soale tanyiri sigara madrin zazo manzora.
For him, Your Excellency, he learned welding. He said right now is welding doors, windows, but he still needs more support. That's what he was saying.
And why had he left school?
Marizi madrin zare ne mokere wanayo.
What was your class when and why had you left?
Mebe skuru talent mania physical.
And he left in what class?
P6.
P7.
P6, Your Excellency, P6.
Oh,
he
okay.
left school from P6.
Oh, okay. And what was because of school fees? It was because of school fees?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I have already sent money to the Asako. Translate.
Diatro, President Ojo, aniezesiti ra sako badi tri a ilini de suka karina ekari niezesiti sako a irire yara.
With the skilling hub, because I didn't want to be too ambitious, I started only one skilling hub per zone, like Madi zone.
They say loba liniani tu fotoride ya tinio baro olengbe ita anku emiku kibani anyetro madi dride ariko ko this week na obonyi Moyo e Adjumani di kari ungwele zone de iko badiso alo oliana e. But for the circle, it is per district. Kira silingi ane zele sako ni dile ko ya district alo ah. And these children here in Adjumani have already opened their circle in the district. They say anyi tela kasukuru de ara Adjumani ri anya sako ni anyiri de Adjumani de okoko ah. I want the other.
The power to be borderless with Momo. Send money abroad with Momo for a chance to win a fully paid trip around East Africa or even Dubai. Simply dial *165#, select send money, then choose option 2 outside Uganda and follow the simple steps to send money to Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, UK, India, China, Somalia and Turkey. Guess what? You can also use the Momo app. Not only that, receive money from abroad the easy way for a chance to win shopping worth 200K. Simply ask the sender to use any of our authorized partners in countries like Saudi Arabia, UK, US, UAE, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, and more.
Stop short. The issue I'm raising this is that those witnesses you saw had dropped out of school because of school fees.
Drata di ole itede bali ni de ngaka uliara di tepe ojokiria ya tisi ya ebefonyini lejo fees direse.
Here all of them, it is the same story.
Dese anguna kata alwari joao lejo fiziride anguna tiko joao.
I left school because my parents died.
Mebe ponyi nosi mata yotrara kusamendre ti yotraira.
I left school because nobody cared for me.
Mebe sukuru amala madizi mata mbadi yo ongo kamu kwe ponyi gana sa yo.
But if your parents couldn't care for you, Uganda should care for you.
Kito nyata tinyende trobi nyata mbale pesa ra Uganda kole akompanya taniwa.
This is why I said 1996, please don't neglect these children.
De kinya elifalu mi atitalum diazalimbi aziasima joto aru kole ebe batiri de kore.
So in the coming government, I want us to agree and we really prioritize free education for children in government schools.
Desita enaremo batatira kameti yadi dia ole lini nirako luilili fiziako.
Because God will not be happy with us to have children like these ones here.
Amala rubanga asio yolure weku to batiri ta fiziako sikakifonyi ebera de ani.
The leaders, you must be very careful because remember there is a God.
Anyi badidru peleo pedi. Ole anyindreta ilia malarupanga ka anyisa anyindreledi.
I can't sleep well when my children study and these children like these ones here wrote in ignorance.
Batiri de anyandreledi bati a endreti utia enikidra to a endreti yo atati trokolea ondreta iti. Before I leave this topic, let me show you what these children are doing. After 6 months, only 6 months, you see what they can do. Let them show us on the screen. They say ale mite de anyini tari troba obara kamera si on ready atabatiri de aitele invandi ndiazia bulinia yesule na risiriadi da andre anyetro. The skilling hub of Adjumani of West Nile. De ndrondona le bari uliati de batiri ataitele riadi efoya rabani e ba anyindreta. Adonaiga. Owe di uliari ye.
Those are the products these children are making, which you were importing from China, from India, from Dubai. The children are making them here in Adjumani here.
Data indrera batiri de ataitele di ogogo bari Adjumani revu adini riesu tadi zibatisi adi etia China Asia India Asia kira indreti di ogogo karite waledi.
After 6 months.
Imba tete Asia vu.
So you see, you are throwing away gold. You are throwing away valuable people.
Anyindreti tadi yesu obadi.
This is why I don't want any child of Uganda to leave school because of money. Now coming to my third point, this one was about all education. Which was within development. Because here we have said, you remain behind. I can see all of you. Why are you pushing? I can see all of you.
Introducing Airtel Volti. Stay in control of the game while enjoying crystal clear HD calls with friends and loved ones. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or just catching up online, Airtel Volti keeps it seamless. No interruptions, no lags, just seamless connections. To switch to Airtel Volti and enjoy uninterrupted streaming and HD calls, follow the steps below. For Android phone, select Connections under Settings. Select Mobile Networks. Turn on the Volti icon. For iPhones, select Mobile Service under Settings. Select Mobile Data options. Turn on the Volti icon under Voice and Data. Gaming and HD crystal clear calls at the same time. Powered by Airtel Volti. Airtel.
Hey there, parents and kids. Do you love learning with Akili and me? Great news! You can now enjoy all your favorite episodes in different African languages on our special Africa channel. From French to Yoruba, Amharic to Kenya-Rwanda, we've got you covered. Learning has never been more fun or accessible. Just search for Akili Me Africa. Join us and discover the joy of learning in your preferred African language.
Muzina yungu jodi matoro, wangoma, mungu tuwangu wataka susi, mungu kutaha. Mungu wanjye ndi mwisa nteye mujya kureba nuko itandikira tatakanda weke wahuya talobo hawachadana mwisa zakanya nagwa mataka misenazo zankori kwenda zashukiza abana bihereze Naturuhu Kabanja Munyankwe Naja Hinda Humata Mungu Nukula Hanyana Natunga in this community.
On our farm we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man is part of the people who never went to school. But who listened to our message of the 1960s of wealth creation, where we told people that wealth creation is as important as development. Because people talk about development, roads, what, those are not yours, they are ours.
They say, Mali Yesu kanita okorere ki vozole kabako poruki mali leka nyiko ao.
So please start with your home.
They say, kole ori bari baru.
As Jesus taught us, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Lejo ekuyole robangarire sa anyeri rojo atitwarure nyepa zoti kara winyinera rana ibuzo awiru rata zitisaka akarenza nyini diaruse.
We say seek ye first homestead income, the rest will be added unto you.
They say atitwarure nya zoti enyendrekpa naifu angure orirenza nyini nyirie iya na renyendrekpa angure orirenza nyini.
So because he listened to, and he lives very far from a tarmac road. He's 70 miles from a tarmac road.
And
in the cattle corridor. But you see how he has changed.
He's
selling 900 liters of milk per day. And he's getting 21 million shillings a month. This is because the prices there are low for milk, because the milk is too much.
The
milk there is 800 shillings per liter. And in other areas it's much more than that. And he has built a good house, as you saw. He has built a good house, as you saw. And he has educated children. That girl, you heard her speaking English, she's a graduate. So I'm glad the Sheikh was able to tell you that in 1995, I think he...
Best product, ask my cousin. Offline is talk. On Gigi, I trust real reviews. Why stress offline? Buy, sell, use. Gigi.
I bet my dad $100 that he couldn't complete the 28-day military workout challenge, and look at him now.
What happens if my husband wakes up at 5 a.m. and works out for 45 minutes every day for a month?
That's how he becomes unstoppable. That's how military workouts work.
So if people listen, they will change completely. But we never gave up. We started with the Ntandikwa. NADS. Operation Wealth Creation.
Operation Wealth Creation is
and now PDM.
Development model nila kadai.
And Emyoga.
Emyoga isa
and Women Fund.
City zitema ukunzini.
And Youth Fund.
Anyi ya ile mruzito dirisa city youth livelihood tria
and Grow.
Ongo tazi ungwe grow in.
All this is to beg you to get out of poverty in your house.
Please get
out of poverty. We beg you. And we give you free money. We are bribing you to get out of poverty. to get out of poverty.
Ambo yoradi ba university ke ilili anyengaro tako asipile diari anyite anyenga tako asipi.
Let us see who have responded here in our region here. Let's see whether, show us.
Mantora Musima BP Agnes ma lama village Parisine Aluru Sakangi Saluru wa Moyo district Manzo Okose Government.
My name is BPO Agnes. I come from Lama village, Aluru Paris, Aluru sub-county in Moyo district.
BPO Moyo kwa manera Nesiel Funiaro di Nesi Kenyan Furu Brindi Nasi Mbam Brindi Elsi Ongo kwa mane de Azeru Ari Ndiazia de Ingaira Ocham Brindi Alora Ango Mazi Aru Tuira Akezi Barango Marisi Yaga Ako Fizi Dro Zi Aze Au Madure Dro Ongo Azizi Nguni Dro.
I got PDA money. I got 800,000 in 2023 December. I used this money for buying 6 goats. The 6 goats it produced, and the kids also produced up to 21. I've sold so far 5 goats. Out of the money, I paid the school fees of my son who is in senior 1, and then part of it I bought local chicken and I bought a pig.
Mandara Ate Mazi Ndide Aziru Mialo Life Mialos Aquadia Andre Isu Life Mudu Brisi Ude Naira Utikira Diaron Guanzia Engeleri Etaire Mudiriani Sara Nguri Uti Earo Mazi Aru Azia Reva Anisa El Funialo Alosi Ongo Guanzi Diaru Bulikuru Asieri.
I bought the chicken, the local chicken at 10,000 each. I bought 4 of them out of the proceeds of the sale of the 5 goats. And this chicken I've produced. Right now I have the chicks and hens up to a number of about 20. I've also sold 6 chicken for the market. And then the piglet I bought at 100,000, which grew up and produced 8 piglets. Out of the 8 piglets, I've so far sold the 6.
Set for the Lord. Set for the Lord. Set for the Lord. Set for the Lord. Tears of joy yesterday. Yes. Tears of joy.
Tears
oh my
of joy.
God. Tears of joy.
At first I thought it was a scam. I had to go to Google and check for MTN Momo's official number. And then after verifying that the number was right, I was called again the next day. Angel is not my kid, she's my brother's first one. So it's an amazing thing being a deputy parent and having to deliver such news to my brother. To the parents out there, instead of going to the bank with those long queues and stuff, pay with Momo, try your luck, you never know what God does.
Government yanare udure opasi kira bitiri dure joko biya wa nduma dure muri leana aluka gafi esuma iare konyi dro indi na yana bilgoti no si agore yani ni oluzi indi agore sima konyi vile tore lade
I thank the government of Uganda, particularly the NRM government and His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for formulating for us the program of PDM. Had PDM not been there, I have no idea whether I can own goods or assets of whatever I now have. I'm able to feed myself and the children, send children to school because of this foundation seed of PDM. Secondly, I thank God and we pray that He gives more life to the President, more health, good health, so that he can plan better for us, the local poor families, so that we get out of poverty. Thirdly, I'm requesting more input from government. I have local goats which can be seen. If I can get one improved male goat to crossbreed my local goats, I think I'll have a better quality goods and sell at a higher price. I thank government so much.
Yeah. So now you can see the witnesses.
Dren Rosateni Lelente Anyamisi Lady Anyeri Olobo Madiko Nyesu de Paris Development Garesa Anyeri Anolobo Anyatisi Lady.
I'm very happy to see these cases coming up.
Anasi Ewe Anandrekata Sateni Tariba Tiriko Ye Fusiliani Si.
There are rich people.
I
don't know whether we captured the farm of General Moses Ari when we went there the other day. I don't know whether they still have it.
General Moses Ali ni anyanikotere ani tria rufamu aile
I don't know whether my people captured that video. They would have shown it to you. Not, he doesn't know. It is my people. Either they have it or they don't have. Translate for them.
Ojo ani onikure ba niri enodi ukokadi antrani ayapore zeno Moses ali rifa mwana ridia koki enodi eruna fa munarire troya iba niri enodi bati ukokadi bati.
So there are rich people. There are rich people in Uganda.
Desibaziti Uganda malia iria arisa ya
Moses Ali, Museveni, those rich people.
Nigeria ya visi ofiruma mali tori Moses Ali ongo aniananga si President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni salaka.
Let's see whether they have Museveni's cows. Let's see. If they have the ones of Moses Ali, when we visited, whether they took the video, they can show us. Or if they don't, they show the ones of Museveni if they have them. They didn't capture them properly. Those rich people are there. Moses Ali, Museveni, those are there. But those are not our problem. Those are not our problem. Because they are not the majority. What we want, as the girl was saying here, we want those poor families to come up.
Paris development model ka Esu india uote india utorana il olerana batie tibanani no ruao.
The Moses Allyism 7 don't go for PDM.
Ki a ibata torile kole okwe a ini Paris development model a city niko.
Oremioga.
City emoyokarire sa okwe a ini ko a ilakako.
For them we have said if you want you go to UDB.
Iru debati leto le irakole akofuki bank ya ofiru Uganda Development Bank ka.
So there you can go and sort yourselves out there.
Kakifu kake aya city ne suna sewa.
But here this is for people like that girl, the one who was there.
Da Paris development model ni tepe ite dele anyantrele no karasa.
Those are the cows of your Museveni now.
Nairati atuko Museveni anyantrele weli tere lady dati arure.
Now those rich people, you leave them alone, they will continue.
Ki anyebe batato natiko luke airile ka anyatiti saro.
But the struggle is to bring out, what was the girl's name, the girl who was speaking? What was her name?
Zatepe itedele nai, she was called Abiria.
Huh?
Atupio, she is called Atupio.
Atupio. Yes. We want the Atupios to come up. So therefore, I beg you please, don't relax on this program of PDM.
Paris development model
each year we shall be bringing 100 million per parish. In 5 years, it will be 500 million in the parish. New money. Then in the third year, the ones who got first will pay back to the circle. To the circle, not to the government. The money will never go back to the government. If you took 1 million, then you pay 1,125,000. 120,000. And in 3 years, 300 people would have paid back. So in a term of parliament, you will have now 800 million shillings in the parish. But I'm proposing that we add another 15 million. This should be for the leaders, the local leaders. Because up to now we have been saying the leaders leave the wananchi alone. Now they can come and take from the 15 million. In 5 years, it will be 75 million for the leaders in the parish. And we want to start a fund for the religious leaders in their dioceses. Or their Muslim district. So that they also engage in wealth creation. we, the ordinary Christians and Muslims, will continue with our parish.
But
the leaders should have their own circle, diocese by diocese. And the cultural leaders through their cultural institution. Here, what we want, wealth creation is not like football. Where you have got players and spectators. Here, everybody must be a player. That's why we are saying that, please, you cultural leaders, come and show how to be cultural by being rich. And the religious leaders, we are saying that Jesus taught about the talents, those who multiplied the talents. Now, finally, the university graduates. If you are a university graduate and you have not got a job for 2 years, we shall create a fund for you. And what Adipio, the girl was saying, that one will be done. We shall continue improving. And I want to end by showing you again my 4 acres model, which I told you in 1996. Let's see how I've implemented it in one of my model farms.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchen. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year.
Now you hear,
and then when you subtract that,
you hear how much I'm earning from my small farm in Irango.
Ra anyita na eridia anikasilinge susia ana ambu nzako gadro anitro de ewo langwari arigai.
I have my people there have planted coffee, planted bananas, planted fruits in 4 acres, some cows, 8 cows I think, the 4 acres model, but they have also got a fish pond.
They say, naa eka yole su de ovie butoru reka nye sua eka zigo sa mutumba tidera boko sa osara ongo kawasa voe woziga nyindra ebita mpaka anisa ate anyitindesi enogana.
But from fish farming alone, I am getting 100 million shillings per year.
Ebiri na ega adute anikesua milioni 100 Kenya ebiri na ega adute.
So this whole Nile Valley, we can transform it into fish ponds, so that you earn a lot of money, you people.
Desi roa nyetondo na le meriti dede ewo ebita mbato ko burimeria de irade zoi doni rikabani lidieto dia tere zo badia tere droi.
So therefore, friends, today my message is on the 3 words: peace, development, and wealth.
And rumale yo ekwi anyiniria ina ekwe vozo vo amali esuka.
The manifesto has got other points, but they will be explained later by other people who come to talk to you.
Tati ubale bugu bari sileo por manifesto na ikari angu kia de badi dipana zitinze sa zizera ndrondrona anyiko diari androna ledi.
I therefore thank the people of Arua, West Nile, Adjumani, Moyo for understanding the message of the NRM.
Desi ale manzoro anyetro Adjumani, Moyo, Arua, Ruporo West Nile yare oposi lejo ekwi NRM dire erikarasi.
Continue supporting the NRM. We shall add much more than we have done now.
Desi anyibati ki andraka NRM okuni atika tro asiroba kata anzari esura andraka bakati aisuka na tro andraka.
There is something I was about to forget.
Tazia
You know, all these things need money. That's why I was telling you about prioritization. But God is also always on the side of the NRM. Example. The British tried to get our oil, to discover it, from 1920 to 1956.
Esu mundu de olure antra abaridiari o bikira ikadia to esu baridia waya kinyeli falumia titalo ire mutiri tito na igana.
The British were looking for the oil because it was kubira. Kubira is when something is boiling. In the Nile, in the Albert Valley, on the Munyoro side, you can see some oil on the surface coming from underground, as if it is boiling from underground.
Mundu de ori undua amala nainka tazike dikendre buruna ongo eitia ni kendre atua ani orikita di undure orike atu di undure na esi.
So the British tried to look to where there was the Kubira. They tried to look from 1920 to 1956 and they failed.
Oriki atu di undure kinya eli falumia titalo mutiri sindie tato eli falumia titalo mutito ulimbi ireazia kana iobike sule akpe.
But when the NRM came, we discovered the oil.
Kita NRM lesu atonera.
And it will start flowing next year.
Kidora aniri lueka kinyabura.
What you see there is what is happening on the oil.
Rana nyantrelele di ovia turiri ledi.
Those are the roads going there.
Lady leti yare kare atonari re kare.
In the Lekalbat.
Leke alibatinika.
So, we have been trying, but Rubanga has also been helping us. That's one of the wells.
Naita anabunza goro atonela kare.
That blue thing is Lekalbat, behind there.
Anyandrele entre di bulu bulu okugana.
And this drill is on one of the wells.
De anabu okoro koro la kalu bitu arure gare lady.
So we have been able to do some of the things you see, like this road to Guru with very little money, but with the oil, we shall be able to do much more.
Anyaleti ndrele bozori te kangu de tozori te a Uganda kite a city gas kitri atro aturi esuka se city nzari kare sudrara iteto arui.
Manzora. Enarem Jew.
Enarem oye.
Adjumani Jew.
Adjumani oye.
West Nile Jew.
West Nile oye.
Uganda oye.
Uganda oye.
Manzora, let's give the flags.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Father, for giving very straight, elaborate, a direct message to our people of Adjumani, that where I saw them, the people were keenly listening to you, and everything that you have done is evident. We have the peace ranging from peace to others, they are all evident. Your Excellency, thank you very much. Thank you for loving the people of Adjumani. NRM oye! President Museveni oye! Adjumani oye! Thank you, Your Excellency. At this point, Your Excellency, we have giving out flags to our dear flag bearers, Your Excellency. Then we have our defectors who have come to join the Noble Party. We thank you so much. We thank all of you for coming to listen to our father, our leader, our savior. Thank you very much. Manzora Manzo Oposi. Thank you very much. Can we start with the defectors? Where are you? Our flag.
Quarter Simo, quarter smarter, quarter capiata. Get the brand new Airtel Smarter Phone and pay 1,242 shillings daily for 12 months. Simply pay Uganda shillings 76k down payment and enjoy flexible daily, weekly, and monthly repayment options. Get the Airtel Smarter Phone today. Visit an Airtel shop or go to www.airtel.co.ug to order. You get 30 GB for 6 months, so you can make crystal clear video calls, stream your favorite videos, play games, and
we have Angel Mark Dulu has received the flag. Thank you, Baba, for giving the flag to her. The next one is Ababiku Jeska, the woman member of parliament, is receiving the flag. Thank you very much.
Amanzo Kose, Dulento Makesu ane abendera enare mdirera, ama umane mpisa, Esu dane abendera enare mdirera. That Tierre amba Johnny ko yane abendera enare mdidure. Johnny ko yane abendera enare mdidure. bekeya bendera kere kilingbiki di bekeya bendera amariana remdire kere kilingbiki di naivu flag bearers ko ena kore ajugo Yoweri Museveni kaguta to boko ya da bendera ni kere ambaje no Moses Ali di kilingbiki di kilingbiki ya idane ya bendera nera da ajukoko ya enokore flag bearers bari tito jajuko ko eno flag bearers tora ko eno kore bare choka udi ekwika bari pati odi ritito ko eno kore ansai now from there His Excellency is going to take photo moment with the new converts. Anyira bendera kokara nyufe ya mailo fosewa ndezodu da juko kenoko bare toko udirito amanzo anyoposi ekwika mabasi yasi anthems in reverse.
Boy
Ale manzo anyokosi. Anyasani ke kaendro. Olobo ajugodi ereka anya bisise. Manya izo jugoko ya. Kole okelaka mori vibe kole okelaka tiliri tirato na ivu kole Arua nyito weli badiri etelaka eja beka se vo eja beka flag bearers badiri tinise kole ebe nare mvuleku ma iya obeja enare flag bearers ni Nerijo ambayu were Museveni si paka BLC alo kolo be flag bearers yao NRM juu NRM oye Museveni vimba Museveni tataika Museveni fiti jo Museveni mambonga tiko ya kole Arua nyito tiliri tirato okela kasi ebwe amala ambe yani iye tekire kole etela kasi tiebwe tiliri tirato sokase Adjumani oye Madi oye NRM oye flag bearers oye Ezonji agoto oye Adjumani oye! Johnny oye! Johnny oye! Flag bearers oye! Kilingbiki oye! Gero oye! Flag bearers oye! Adjumani oye! Okay, asiti ebwe kabisa za jugo kongwi kole etela kabisa lebadri tatia sijore roa nyitori baka asiti ebwe laka ete ba flag nzuko ruse DJ tuboga nawe DJ Azike ambani azike jugoni Azike jugoni Azike jugoni NRM oye Okay kivaibu Azike jugoni Azike jugoni Tiliri tirato Tiliri tirato Tiliri tirato Tiliri tirato aziki ajugoni ajugo karazi ewe vulaka oja kiba bonguni aziki ajugoni oja kiba bongu azi ajugoni oja ajugoni bye bye oja ajugoni bye bye amanadaka